All right. Okay. Got to give it 2 seconds. Stay with me on the vertical. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now we can click this other button. And we're live. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Manhood. This is a daily Bible study stream. I'm still trying to figure out the phrasing of what that's going to be. But we're here every single morning. This morning I woke up at 4:45, and I don't know why I do that, but I naturally wake up right around 5 a.m. So felt called rather than sitting here by myself at 5 a.m. to just come on here and simultaneously try to fumble my way through Elden Ring while discussing a book of the Bible. So right now we're going through, and we are in, we're in, stand by, 1 Samuel chapter 2. 1 Samuel chapter 2. Okay. We also need to, hold on, I gotta fix something here. Scene. Here we go. Still haven't made any of my HUD elements for Samuel yet. We gotta work on that as well at some point. But we're not quite. Okay. Also, we're stuck in a terrible part of this game, where I'm fighting these things that are beyond my level, and I have nothing stuck, because you can't travel away, apparently. Here at the door. We see if we can find someone to fight with us. Okay, Manhood. For any of you that are new here, taken in the stream, manhood is just the combination of the word manhood, right? I'm very convicted that one of my key callings in life is to minister to men, raise up men to be all they can be for God. So there's that, and then it's like HUD, heads up display, video game elements. So we're building a HUD for each book. We built one for Hebrews, which I have to see if I can pull that up. Sorry. We're waiting 2 seconds to see if somebody shows up here to fight with us. Because if not, we're going to have to fumble our way through this. Parry. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we've got our key objectives for the day. Starting off with objective 1, yesterday's commitments. Yesterday, just to be fair and frank with you guys, was rough, man. Yesterday was not a great day for me. We got through it. I still have it. Ouch. All right. But I will say, it was the first time that I've really powered through and done quite a bit of the stuff that I usually struggle to get through. So, we got up. I was not able to read and pray with my wife. We led a Bible study I work for like a plumbing and heating company. So we do a Bible study every Tuesday morning. We were going through Hebrews there. Just went through. Is there no other way out of it? Do I have to go through this thing? There's got to be a way. Anyway, we did a Bible study there. That was really good. We've got a guy actually that's working with us that wants to go get baptized. So praise God for that. We're going to be down to the river here shortly. That goes into my gratitude for the day, though. So you guys go. So we got that done. I've been practicing writing or transcribing the Bible. So that's like a 5-year investment for me. It's going to take but I did get some of my writing in. I've also been trying to record myself reading it. No one other than me. But what does it say? I defeat. Yeah, thank you. But I did fairly good eating yesterday. I also did force myself to get a workout in, and I really, really didn't want to for some reason. It's a struggle. I don't know how to roll through this stuff. And I couldn't even roll out of that. I got caught. All right. I did get my workout in. I did most everything. So we're heading toward having our daughter here on this next week. So excited. So my gratitude, very excited. I'm very grateful. She just went for her final checkup. That everyone's healthy. If you're here and you're in the chat, throw out something you're grateful for. Something we're practicing doing is finding joy in the things that we can be grateful for, because even if a day doesn't go well. So that's mine. Baby here's healthy, so we're stoked about that. We're working with a guy at work to go and get baptized, and it's cool to see like this element of work also being a little window into the church. Like he's been trying a couple different churches, but like we are his church in essence at this point. So that's been cool to see. It's off. Gotta keep going. Turning it out. Let's ring this bell. We're gonna run off to the side over here. Okay, never mind. Never mind. See, how do you roll through stuff? And I'm dead. Yep, that's it. I give 2 or 3. I think I only give 2. That's my third thing. Beautifulness here. The guys I get to play with during Day and Friday. Incredible. So grateful for that. Super grateful. Okay, I just missed. That's be okay. Goodness, man, struggling this round. You just went back. Hey, you item crap. Okay. AirPod. Magic based stuff with. That's not gonna work. All right, going into the chapter. And Hannah prayed and said, "My heart exalts the Lord, and my horn is exalted in the Lord. My mouth derides my enemies, because I rejoice in your salvation. There is none holy like the Lord. There is none beside you, O rock." Distracted. Just attributes. What would that take my heat? It just wouldn't help. Jeff P, do I have 80? We should call them in up above is what we should do. Okay, all right. But ouch. Hold on. Barely. got one. We got one. Wait, hold on. This is the most doable we've ever been. And I can't roll through that. How do you dodge that? There's like two people here. How do you dodge that? You do. I don't understand. All right, sorry. Hannah's glorifying God. She's loving on God because he took care of everything. And so let's get back to that. There's no rock. Talk no more so very proudly. For the Lord is a God of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed. The bows of the mighty are broken, but the feeble, not the flexible, feeble. Go. But the feeble bind on strength. Those who have hired themselves out for bread, but those who are hungry have ceased to hunger. The barren has borne 7, but she who has many children is forlorn. The Lord kills and brings to life. He brings down to Sheol and raises up. The Lord makes poor and makes rich. He brings low and exalts. He raises up the poor from the dust. He lifts the needy from the ash heap to make them sit with princes and inherit a seat of honor. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and on them he has set the world. Yeah, this is good. So cool to see. Trying something different this time. What? Ouch. Okay. I don't understand how that is happening. Man, that thing is like a sniper. I was trying to call them in up there, but apparently you can't do that, so I'm not going to try that again. Okay. This is also a good call out, like oftentimes, especially in, I don't know where it says, but freaking cold. We pray and pray for stuff, and then we'll quickly forget to be grateful when it's. Now, granted, Hannah was praying for this for years and constantly interact. Okay, we want to see the NFL team that we like to win, So a little bit different there. He will guard the feet of the faithful ones, but the wicked shall be cut off in darkness. For not by might shall a man prevail. The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces. Against them he will thunder in heaven. The Lord will judge the ends of the earth. He will give strength to his king and exalt the horn of the. Elkanah went home to Ramah. The boy was ministering to the Lord in the presence of Eli. What a cool story of the willingness to actually leave your son, knowing that God was going to use him. They're both still focused me. They're both how are they both still focused on me? That didn't work out. Oh, their arrows though are pretty effective. That's what I need to do. Like a nest of. I can show you. They don't hurt you or harm you or do anything at all. Just annoying. Fly everywhere. They really like these lights. It's fun. This is giving us plenty of time to read. Okay, so he's been dropped off at school, which is the temple, for the rest of his life. Now the sons of Eli were worthless men, so we're contrasting here. They did not know the Lord. I think this is an interesting statement about what's happening with Eli and how his. I don't know exactly. The custom of the priest with the people was that when any man offered a sacrifice, the priest's servant would come while the meat was boiling with a 3-pronged fork in his hand. He would thrust it into the pan or kettle or cauldron or pot. All the fork brought up, the priest would take for himself. This is what they did at Shiloh to all the Israelites who came there. Moreover, before the fat was burned, the priest's servants servant would come and say to the man who was sacrificing, give me meat for the priest to roast, for he will not accept boiled meat from you, but only raw. They're doing some outside of what God told them to do. And changing it and then using their power to exercise authority in a way that they should not. I don't know how to roll out of that. Do I have to roll straight through it? Yeah, I got past that one. Ouch. Oh, he's gonna kill him. I rolled that. And now that other one has killed those things. Okay, hold on. Oh no, that was bad. Dead. I think we figured it out. I think we got it. All we need to do now is just make sure that essentially we got to call those guys in and we got to kill this wheel dude before the swinging sickle guys. Killed him. It's easy. I'm going to get it done first try. This time, no questions asked. Okay, so they're not accepting what God has called them to accept. They're not doing this thing. Really come something else. I think you might have saw one of those. Okay, all right. Let them burn the fat first and take as much as you wish. He would say, no, you must give it now, and if not, I will take it by force. Thus the sin of the young man was very great in the sight of the Lord, for the men treated the offering of the Lord with contempt. They were not honoring God. They were consumed with selfishness for themselves, and they were taking something that was supposed to go to God as an offering to free the people from their guilt and shame, and took it for themselves for their grief. Because it wasn't God saying they couldn't have anything. It was God saying, hey, you take whatever I apportion to you by this like draw of. Wait. Oh, he grabbed right after? Oh my God. I think that's going to kill me. Yep, that killed me. Okay. Samuel was ministering before the Lord, a boy clothed with a linen ephod, and his mother used to make for him a little robe, take it to him each year when she went up husband sacrifice. Then Eli would bless Elkanah and his wife and say, may the Lord give you children by this woman for the petition she asked of the Lord. So then they would return to their home. And indeed, the Lord visited Hannah, and she conceived and bore 3 sons and 2 daughters, and the boy Samuel grew in the presence of the Lord. So not only did he answer her prayer, and then she fulfilled her side of what she had promised, right? And then God was like, okay, well, I'll open up the floodgates of blessing on you, right? And it's super cool. Goodness. I'm gonna die. I can't get back over to it. Drink. All right, we're gonna be okay. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Oh, this game, man. This game is frustrating. Oh, I'm not enjoying this portion. Being stuck here. Now Eli was very old. He kept hearing all that his sons were doing to all Israel, how they lay with women who were serving at the entrance of the tent of meeting. These dudes are bad dudes. They're taking they're taking food from people. They're utilizing their authority to sleep with the women that come in. And he said to them, why do you do such things? For I hear of your evil dealings from all these people. No, my sons, it is not good the report that I hear of the people of the Lord spreading abroad. If someone sins against a man, God will mediate for him. But if someone sins against the Lord, how can he intercede? I'm heading the wrong way. This way. someone sins against the Lord, how can he receive to them? But they would not listen to the Father for the will of the Lord to put them to death. The way Samuel continued to grow in stature and in favor with. So what I'm seeing here is like you've got Samuel, who is there to essentially replace the line of Eli. This has been given because this woman prayed for. It's every time. Not gonna get it this one either. Oh, I rolled through that. It's over. That was it. I have to hit those buttons. Hold on, I got that one. Good. No. Oh. Okay, we're gonna be okay, guys. We're gonna be okay. Everybody lock in. Hold on. Right, we're all right. How long he spins for? Oh, that's a lot longer. That's a lot longer. Why not? How do I break poise on these guys? Oh, I should have stayed there. One roll is all you need. Right. So the question is, do we heal or do we let him hit us when we risk? So. We heal. Run away? Yes, I do not. Hey. Got it, boys. Great way to go, everybody. Way to go. Be good about that. She need to focus in on it. Okay. And there came a man of God to Eli and said to him, "Thus says the Lord, did I indeed reveal myself to the house of your father when they were in Egypt? House of your father. When they were in Egypt, subject to the house of Pharaoh? Did I choose him out of all the tribes of Israel to be my priest, to go up to my altar?" It says. Wear an ephod before me. Oh, did we get out? Drop down. This is one of those times where when you play the game, you come over here and you're like, and then you open the map and you're like, whoa, so much. Okay, now we can travel back over to here. School. So we've got to go kill the fox, dude. Okay. I gave to the house of your father all my offerings by fire from the people of Israel. Why then do you scorn my sacrifices and my offerings? I commanded for my dwelling, and honor your sons above me by fattening yourselves on the choicest parts of every offering of the people of Israel. So you can see here, God is judging Samuel for this. Like, Samuel has said feebly, like, no, you shouldn't do that. But he's been unwilling to actually, like, put a stop to what they were doing. I just want to say here, hey, have a deal. I need to do this. I got to switch over. Parrying fiend. All right, check this out. You guys ready? For that. See that? Probably need to see if I can upgrade my weapons at all. They tried, they failed. Okay. Therefore, the Lord, the God of Israel, declares. Here's what's going to come. I promised that your house and the house of your father should go in and out before me forever. But now the Lord declares, far be it from me, for those who honor I will honor, and those who despise me I shall be lightly esteemed. Behold, the days are coming when I will cut off your strength and the strength of your fathers. Father's house, so that there will not be an old man. Which is devastating. Essentially what he's saying is they're all going to. Sons are going. Just sad. Here. Oh, do it long distance. Oh, I got it. And, oh no, oh no, oh no. Watch this. Watch this out. Got it. They thought they could do it, but they couldn't. Got it out there. Now I have what I need. I need to get back. Okay, then in distress you will look with envious eyes on the prosperity that shall be bestowed on Israel, and there shall not be an old man in your house forever. Essentially, your line is going to be. That's how I read that. It's going to have no one. Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. Ouch. Secret spot. Nope, that didn't work out. What we're doing is we're dodge exploring right now. So you go in, and instead of trying to kill every single one, you just see is there anything generally around before I move on and keep. Okay, we got a few more minutes. The only one of you whom I shall not cut off from my altar shall be spared to weep his eyes out and grieve his heart, and all the descendants of your house shall die by the sword of men. So there he confirms it, right? And this shall come upon your two sons, Hophni and Phinehas, shall be that shall come upon your two sons shall be the sign to you. Both of them shall die on the same day, and I will raise up for myself a faithful priest who shall do according to what is in my heart and in my mind. And I will build him a sure house, and he shall go in and out before my anointed forever. And everyone who is left in your house shall come to implore him for a piece of silver or a loaf of bread, and shall say, please put me in one of your priest places, that I may eat a morsel of bread. Devastating. And I think the saddest part of what we're going to see is even after this being done, Eli still does not change his path, right? Still doesn't say, okay, repent and do something different. Okay. We go and try to get this guy one time. Okay. It's 6:02. I got a few more minutes. I've got to head to this morning. Is this Seath's room? I feel like this is a call. Okay, daily commitments today. I'm going to go, and I am going to try and read with my wife this morning, in spite of the fact I need to get ready and leave early. I want to read and pray with her. I do want to also make sure that I spend a good amount of time just being with her this evening. So let's move. All right. Like a guy there usually. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Let's do this. I do want to follow my diet today. It's healthier, huh? Ouch. I was stuck in a panic attack. I like when he does the high jump thing. Oh, there's a third one. I think that's what I was talking about. Oh, he reaches far. Come here. Right. This is one. Spin one. Eight. Oh, I feel like I rolled. See, that was it. It locks you in. And quick. Go. Here we go. Ouch. See how he sets up a delayed thing? Okay. Well, we almost had a first try. Alright, we gotta get it the second round. It's when he sends like a delayed little blue knives or whatever. Follows that up with an attack where you can't dodge them simultaneously. You probably can. I'm just terrible at the so it's rough. Okay, so I want to do a good job with the diet today. 2,500 calories, 250 grams of protein. I've not been doing good at getting the full amount of protein I need. I'm eating a lot of protein, but that's one of the areas I've definitely been lacking. It's actually focusing on it. I do want to at least transcribe some of the Bible today. Ouch. Almost dead. Fine. Are you okay? What is he doing? Well, it was really easy that time when you build on it. So. Okay, come here. 1, 2. Ow, that's a 3. The third. And I rolled early. Okay, we're good. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I rolled. We're good. We got him. Great job. Oh, you don't use mine to get additional slots. What is mine? You can. Okay. We're about done. My wife. But we'll be here tomorrow. We'll be going through this first. Oh, the Lord calling Samuel. This would be a good one. What I love is the reflective nature. So as you go further in, talk through this, but like the reflection of like Samuel being called to replace Eli in the beginning, and then Samuel being used toward the end to do the same reflective thing with the kingship. So you have the priesthood being replaced, and then you have the kingship being replaced in the. So there's my little tip. All right, with that, one of the key things that I was going to say at the end of this is keep Christ the center focus of your life. That's really the concept behind the HUD or heads-up display portion. Here is what is set before. Okay. Keeping in step with the Spirit. So I encourage you guys to do that. I also encourage you, if you found this useful, following would be cool. Give me a follow. Here every single morning at the same time, 5:30 a.m. Mountain Time through 10 to 6:15, depending on what you have going. So we're here tomorrow morning going through 1 Samuel 3 and covering our objectives. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye.